guys, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are in the world. I hope you're doing good. I am outside. I'm not on the patio this time. I actually came to the the little playground that's in my community. I was hoping to find a more quieter space to record this video. Inside it's not quiet at all. So I was hoping to find a more quieter space than last time, but they are doing construction. They're like tearing this whole community apart and I guess putting it back together. So it is a little loud. There are bees, there is pollen. I don't know if you guys can see the pollen going across the screen or like the bees flying by, but it's good. It's springtime, right? Here in Georgia. I like it. I enjoy it. And I don't suffer from like allergies, or I'm not irritated by the pollen or anything. So yeah, it's cool. Today's Monday, you guys. Monday, March 23rd, and the moon is in Gemini. The moon has left the dark moon phase, so we're not in the new moon energy anymore. The moon is actually it's reached its crescent phase, right? So that means that the moon is gradually starting to become more and more illuminated. In a couple of weeks it's going to reach fullness, but right now it's just like slightly illuminated. So that means that we're gradually starting to see more of the emotions, more of the intentions, more of what's been going on behind the scenes, right? It's starting to become illuminated. And in my personal experience, when that happens, it kicks up like a little bit of like just like fear and hesitation. There's a saying about, I don't know, I can't remember. It's like something about being in the darkness. When you don't have all the details, when you can't see everything that's going on, ignorance is bliss, right? But once you start to see more of the details, and the path becomes more illuminated, then that's when we start to get fearful and stuff like that. So because the moon is gradually becoming more and more illuminated, there may be more and more fear, right? More and more of those emotional densities around whatever's been going on behind the scenes, right? More of the path is starting to be illuminated, more of the plan is starting to be illuminated, and that may be kicking up a lot of emotional densities. I have my notes here because I don't want to forget anything. So, intentions, emotions, and things that were going on behind the scenes are showing up more. More of the path is starting to reveal itself, and that may be invoking or evoking fear. There's so much pollen. We may be feeling more emotionally curious, or a desire to network and connect with people. Gemini is like the messenger energy. It likes to like move back and forth between people, between locations, between realms, and just like share data and information. Can you guys see that pollen? It's getting in my hair. It's getting in my hair. Gemini is very comfortable with networking, socializing, being playful and curious, sharing data, details, and information. But because the moon is in Gemini, remember you guys that the moon rules our emotional subconscious, right? So the moon stores all of our programs, our emotional programs, those emotional densities, right? The fears, the insecurities. So because the moon is in Gemini, there may be a desire to be more playful, more communicative, more social, but there also may be fears. I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm just gonna go with it. There may also be fears around this type of expression, right? There may also be fears around, expressing yourself in a more like social and playful way. This is new for me, but like talking face to face on camera, but I don't feel afraid. So yeah, I guess this is like a good example of like overcoming moon in Gemini. My natal moon is in Gemini actually, but overcoming like moon in Gemini fears, hesitations, who knows where this could lead, right? This might be a step in a destined direction, right? Okay, so the moon is ruled by Mercury, right? Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and we have Mercury still. Oh my God, there's a wasp. Oh my God. Oh my God, please, 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 just go, just go, just go, just go, just go. Don't make me get up and run. Just go. But Mercury is still at the North Node, right? Mercury is stationed direct. It's gonna take like maybe the rest of March for Mercury to actually get moving direct, but right now Mercury is stuck on the North Node. It's not moving, which is a good thing. I feel like we're receiving a lot of communication about our destined path, right? But we also have to remember that this is moon energy that we're working with, so there's like a lot of overcoming, right? We have to overcome our emotional subconscious in order to align with destiny. I'm getting like the 9 of Wands energy. The 9 of Wands is going to represent like wounded warrior energy. It's all the battle wounds, right? Stored within the subconscious. All of the baggage that we've picked up from childhood, which is going to go back to like those fears, right? Emotional insecurities, maybe fears of being seen, fears of being heard, fears of being rejected. We're going to have to overcome those energies in order to align with whatever destiny has in store for us, right? Yeah, the moon is ruled by Mercury. We have the moon squaring Mercury right now. A square is like a tense aspect, so it's like Mercury, our higher self, higher wisdom, is fighting to reach us through emotional density. So the wisdom of our higher self has to get through our moon energies in order to reach us, right? Yeah, higher wisdom, higher truth is fighting to get to us through emotional densities. It's trying to get to us through the moon, right? So there may be emotional fears, wounds, triggers around forward movement, hesitation around embarking on a new journey, and it's not because you don't want it. It's probably something that you really want, right? Whatever this destined path is, it's probably something that you really want. I feel like it's coming back around. It's going to keep coming back around because it's your destiny, right? It's the path that you're supposed to choose, or it's the path that your higher self wants you to choose. It's the path that's going to lead to the most fulfillment and satisfaction for you. So it's going to keep coming back around throughout your entire lifetime. It'll keep coming back around, just waiting for you to choose it. So it's not because you don't want it. It's just like this wounded warrior energy. Whatever you desire, whatever this path is, it's going to be on the other side of fear. Again, with the 9 of Wands energy, which is like core foundational subconscious emotional triggers. Yeah, this desire keeps coming back around because it's meant for you. And I feel like you may have moved away from it in the past. If you're not actually in your desire right now, if you're not actually on your chosen path right now, it's because you rejected it or you moved away from it in the past due to your fears and insecurities. Not only that, there's a obsessive energy, entity, spirit around this opportunity. This energy entity spirit may be manifesting as a woman who operates primarily in masculine energy. So it's going to be like very dominating, very controlling, very toxic, very abusive, very manipulative. I don't know, this person, I'm getting like false information, amplified triggers caused you to move away from this desire in the past, right? Manipulation of fears and insecurities by opposing forces, right? So when we have fear, when we are afraid, right? Which all of us, each of us have fear. Each of us have fear, but when we have fear stored within our subconscious, and that fear can then be used against us, right? So opposing forces can amplify your fear, trigger your fear to such a degree that it gets you to actually turn away from what you actually want, right? And you turn away due to fear, insecurity, and self-limiting beliefs, self-imposed limitations, right? But this opportunity, this desire, it's here, it's coming back around, it's here now, actually, it's in your energy, you can feel it, and it's here because it's meant for you, it's a part of your destiny. And this opportunity is to collaborate and build something significant with someone who mirrors your healing, right? You've healed a lot, you've grown a lot, and this opportunity is coming in as a mirror, as a reflection of the healing work that you've done, right? So there's a lot of happiness here. There's a lot of happiness, support, cooperation, fulfillment, and emotional rejuvenation after everything that you've been through, right? It's like a level up in your partnerships. This person, this opportunity is gonna mirror the healing that your soul needs for the next level, right? It's like a level up in partnerships and a level up in emotional experiences. We do have Chiron conjunct Venus and Aries right now, so that's more of that hesitation energy, hesitation about initiating, starting, beginning something new, pursuing something new. And this hesitation is going to be connected to Chiron. Chiron is our soul's deepest wounds, right? It's like foundational wounds and emotional triggers around Venusian things, right? So it's going to be money, love, comfort, happiness, pleasure, joy. So it's kind of like maybe you are presented with an opportunity to partner with someone, but you have this insecurity about money, not having enough money, or you have this insecurity about like maybe not having enough energy. It doesn't only have to be money. Not having enough life force, not having enough confidence, not having enough love to give. But whatever's coming towards you, it's going to help you rejuvenate and regenerate in a way that kind of like fills in the gaps, right? So if you are insecure about money, whatever's coming towards you is going to help you build wealth. If you are insecure about not having enough love to give, whatever's coming towards you is going to help you feel rejuvenated and regenerated in love so that you have more to give, right? So it's whatever's coming towards you is going to mirror what your soul needs, right? So there may have been like past relationships, whether it be like family, business, romantic, or platonic. These past relationships may have been a reflection of your core wounds, right? So it's a lot of like toxic emotional exchange, painful emotional exchange, or just like conflict, painful emotional communication. It's like these relationships, these karmic relationships, right? They're meant to teach us how to value ourselves, teach us how to protect ourselves, teach us discernment, right? And not only that, but prepare us for higher dimensional emotional experiences. So there's an opportunity coming in to learn love, right? To learn reciprocity, to learn support, to learn generosity and compassion. And it doesn't only have to be romantic, right? It can be romantic, platonic, business, right? Business partnerships. But whatever it is, it's like healthy exchange, right? Healthy emotional exchange, something that's going to make you really happy. I'm getting like the 10 of Cups, so it's like intense emotional pleasure, something that's going to be really fulfilling after everything that you've been through, right? So I just saw a red cardinal, and for me, red cardinals are like red flags, right? Like, pay attention, slow down. There's something here that you don't want to miss. I feel like it has a lot to do with that like obsessive energy that's circling this opportunity. Just be mindful, right? This energy, this person, it wants to be supported, it wants to be propped up, it wants to be kept by you in your energy, either like financially or spiritually, right? I'm getting like a very lazy energy. This energy has avoided all of the work necessary for personal growth, and it kind of just depends on external sources, like government resources. It kind of just depends on help from outside in order to sustain itself. This person may have been like overly dependent on you, like a toxic codependent relationship, overly dependent on you for their stability. But imbalance in power dynamic, there's an imbalance here. This person can't give you what your soul needs for your next stage of growth, right? This person doesn't have the I don't know, I can't identify birds. I don't know if it was a raven or it was like it was an owl, I don't know. A big winged bird just flew over my head. But this person can't give you what you need for the next stage of your spiritual journey, but they need you in order to sustain. So in order for you to fit into this role, right? This person, this energy, this entity, this spirit, it needs you to stay small, insecure, confused, confined. That way it can continue to leech or continue to siphon, harvest your life force. So spirit just wants you to be mindful, be aware. There's a choice to be made, a choice that can either accelerate your alignment with a destined path or delay it, right? Okay, you guys, that is all I have for this one. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I'll see you next time.